Welcome to Light of Jophiel. If your sun, moon, or rising is in Taurus, this message could be for you. Take what resonates and leave the rest. If it doesn't fit, don't try and make it fit. Remember, this is a general reading and not a personal one, so not everything will fit for everyone. What do we have for Taurus, please? Okay, we have Scorpio, we have a Neptune, and we have 11th house. We have last quarter with release in the number 42. We have 7 of Raphael, time to make a decision, be clear on what you want, and take action. A need for detoxification. And we have challenge. Are you up to the challenge? Just because things look hard or impossible doesn't mean they cannot be conquered or overcome. You got this. Wonderful. Okay, let's break this down here. So Taurus, I'm feeling that you guys are having a little bit of a continuation of what I've seen going on in your reading for the last couple of weeks. And the last couple of weeks, you can go back and you can look at the prior readings. They're labeled. You can see Taurus in the picture. There's been a theme of kind of you wanting someone to come along with you to accomplish some things and hold your hand, and you're feeling that you need someone else to come along with you, and Spirit has been encouraging you that you can do this on your own and that it would be better for you to do it on your own. It's part of your spiritual growth. I'm seeing a little bit of continuation of this going on now, but more so on like your inner, like more inwardly, rather than like, it's almost like you know now that this is something that you have to do. And you're not so much as like wishing someone would come along. Well, maybe you are, but I don't see that in this reading at this time. But this is more of like spirits. It's like, I want to say it's almost like fear or something along those lines. It's like clouding your thoughts and not allowing you to move forward. It's like blocking you. It's blocking you from even making forward movement with this Knight in this picture here. The 11th house for you, I'm seeing in this reading, is about your hopes and dreams. Maybe financial gain is up in that as well. But I'm seeing a need to be more ambitious and then believe that you can do it. I mean, you've got this. It's saying you've got this. And to believe that you are up for the challenge, that you do have what it takes. Just because things look hard or are impossible doesn't mean they cannot be conquered or overcome. And for some reason, when this 7 of Raphael came out, which is the 7 of Cups in a traditional tarot, I kept thinking 7 of Swords. And in my mind, I was thinking like feelings of imposter syndrome. So I'm going to go with that and my feelings in this. But even with the 7 of Cups here, this is being blocked by fear, okay? And there's spirits asking you, there's a call to release this because it's holding you back. So you're going to let go of that which is not serving you. And this fear or lack of belief in yourself, or lack of, or just the fear alone of like making a wrong decision, or that maybe you have, you know, that whole you're suffering from imposter syndrome or something, that letting go of all of that in order to move forward. So let's pull some more cards to see if we can get more insight here. So what else? Okay, Ace of Cups. What else do we have for Taurus, please? Ooh, okay. So that was the Lover's card. I'm seeing this one. 6 of Pentacles. Okay. 3 of Swords. Okay, let's think about this. So honestly, when this Ace of Cups came out, I was feeling a need for self-love. Self-love, self-worth, self-confidence. There's a need to be working on these things. The more you work on these things and believe that you're worthy and that and you fill yourself up with love, and you start to work on your self-confidence, the more easy it is to release these thoughts that are holding you back. The Lover's card is about choices, but here in this instance, I'm also seeing it as a need to find self-love. So I'm seeing that there's a need to kind of work on the way you feel about yourself, the thoughts you think about yourself. That, remember, the thoughts you think about yourself, how you feel about yourself is the energy you're giving off to the world. That's going to be the energy that you receive back. Speaking of that, we've got the Six of Pentacles, which is about giving and receiving. So I think the focus here is focus on the energy that you're giving out so that you're able to receive that same type of energy, the energy that you want to receive back from the world. Now, with this Three of Swords card, it could be that something has drained your inspiration, drained your self-confidence, drained your self-love in the past. This is a card about heartbreak, okay? But this is also an opportunity to heal. This is an opportunity to find inspiration again. And I feel like Spirit is encouraging you to find inspiration again with this Three of Swords. And you do that by releasing the thoughts and habits of how you've been thinking about yourself, maybe what you feel like you're worthy of attracting, worthy of having, what you're capable of, your ambitions, all of those things, how you think about those, and releasing the negative that you've been feeling in the past, letting those go and replacing them with thoughts of self-love, thoughts of self-confidence, thoughts of self-worth. And you can do those partly. You can learn those things by listening to affirmations. There are plenty of affirmations on YouTube, plenty of videos about them. I say this a lot in a lot of my readings, that you can listen to them first thing when you wake up in the morning, repeat them out loud as if, and act as if you mean them, put the energy into them that you mean them. And if you repeatedly listen to those, maybe first thing in the morning when you wake up, and when you go to bed, last thing when you go to bed, you'll eventually start replacing those negative thoughts that you kind of have about yourself, or maybe what you're worthy of and what you're capable of, and you replace those with good thoughts, with right thoughts, because the negative thoughts you're thinking about yourself, you are a divine being. Those aren't true. Those are not true. So you need to replace them with truth. What is truth? So you can start giving off those vibes and receiving those good vibes back. So let's ask Spirit, what energy should you channel throughout this process? Okay, Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is about waiting for your ships to come in. Like, look at this person standing on this cliff, looking out, knowing they've got something good coming. They've put in their order to the universe. They're expecting a return, and they're standing there waiting for it to show up. Expectation and knowing that it's going to happen, not necessarily in expectation in the full outcome, because I do believe that setting expectations can limit how great the thing can be, but knowing that good things are on their way to you is what I'm saying about as expectations, in regards to expectations. But this is a card of energy manifested, waiting for the results of your efforts, the arrival of opportunities. This is continuous improvement and moving in the right direction, progress. So each and every day, work on your affirmations. Know that you're worthy. Know that you can have the thing that you want. Be ambitious. Go for it. And continue to, step by step, make progress in the direction towards your hopes and dreams. And all the while, working on your self-love, self-worth, and self-confidence. That's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope this message was helpful, and I hope to see you in the next one.